Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. So, let's talk about परवरिश. आज मेरी हाउस हेल्प ने यूं ही मुझे एक अपनी ज़िंदगी का एक इंसिडेंट नरेट किया एंड शी वाज टेलिंग दैट how a few days back her husband was complimented by his boss for giving an extremely good upbringing to their 3 children, and she was telling that how she has raised her children, and she was telling very proudly about her children as to how her children has never disappointed her, and how they have always lived up to her expectations. And the most beautiful thing that she told me was that when her husband's boss was complimenting him for raising extremely well behaved, humble, good children, so the husband attributed the entire credit to his wife. उन्होंने कहा कि मेरे बच्चों की सारी अपब्रिंगिंग का जो श्रेय है वो मेरी पत्नी को जाता है. और ही टोल्ड दैट मैं तो सारा दिन घर से बाहर रहता हूँ, सारा दिन मेहनत करता हूँ और अपने परिवार के लिए कमाने में बिजी रहता हूँ, और मेरे पीछे से मेरी पत्नी ने ही मेरा घर और मेरे बच्चे संभाले हैं, और द एंटायर क्रेडिट गोज टू द वाइफ. और while she was narrating this story to me, at the back of my head was, I was just thinking that first of all, it's such a beautiful gesture of the husband to give the entire credit of the goodness of the children to the wife. But not only that, I was just thinking that does the credit completely really belongs to the wife? Is the wife only and solely responsible for the good upbringing of the children? Had she been a single mother, she would have been, equally successful in raising such lovely children, such well-behaved, good children. So I was just thinking that what is the most important aspect of this concept of upbringing, which we call parvarish. Being a single mother, and that too a mother of a male child, who's a child with special needs, I have been struggling a lot with a lot of issues, and I was thinking, because basically मेरे struggles देख के ही मेरी हाउस हेल्प ने ये एक पर्टिकुलर इंसिडेंट मुझे बताया, और उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि मैं आपके चैलेंजेस को हर रोज़ विटनेस करती हूँ, हर रोज़ देखती हूँ, और कभी कभी मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि काश इनके इस बच्चे के पिता इसके अपब्रिंगिंग में उतना ही योगदान देते जितना आप देते हो. And I really it was actually a mind teaser for me. मैंने सोचा कि क्या सचमुच एक फादर के प्रेजेंस की ज़रूरत है, particularly if a woman is single and there is no presence of a male figure in her life. So can she not raise the child with equal goodness? Is it that difficult? The answer came no. actually, because it all depends upon which stage you have chosen to be single, which stage you have. So yeah, it is an extremely important thing that, at which stage you have decided, to uproot the child from the toxic environment, and chosen the path of singledom. Because the earlier you decide, that this is not going to work, the earlier you decide that this is going to conflict with your ideologies or fundamentals of raising a child, I think you should take a decision immediately. And I think in that case, you can yet, save the child of, exposing him or her to the turbulence of the relationship. And in that case, then you can definitely give a very peaceful upbringing to the child. You can raise the child the way you want, with whatever, instilling the value systems, the sanskars, the the morals that you want to instill in your child, and there's no conflict. But the later it is, you know uh, the child has experienced a substantial, significant time of his childhood, uh, by witnessing all the toxicity, the turbulence, the trouble, in the his or her parents' marriage, and which somewhere impacts the child extremely deep rooted. And then when you want to uproot the child and want to give that child extremely conducive environment and want to raise him, into a good human being, that it's not the child's fault that the child, you are facing struggles with the child. It's about that the child has been exposed to the trouble earlier, and there are traces of that troubles in his subconscious mind, which is extremely difficult for you to wipe it off, to erase it, and definitely it's a task. So, the moral of the story is that parvarish, the upbringing, I think it's a very, very, it's a topic, it's an aspect of life which is very close, I think, to every mother. And हर माँ का एक सपना होता है कि वो अपने बच्चों को एक पर्टिकुलर तरीके से बड़ा करे। उसके कुछ सपने होते हैं जो वो अपने बच्चे के इर्द गिर्द संजोती है, और उसके लिए ये बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ होती है, क्योंकि जब एक औरत माँ बन जाती है तो शायद she loses herself to be a mother, and her life is all about her child. And when the child, it's wrong to say that when the child doesn't turn up to her expectations, it's wrong. But when she sees her child struggling through basics in life, and that is where it breaks her heart, it disappoints her to the core. And that's the reason I feel that this message is basically for women, for mothers who are on the threshold of taking that decision whether to do it or not. So if you are a young mother and uh, your child is yet not, he is in that age limit where the damage control can be done. So if you are in that on the threshold of that decision making, whether you should take the plunge or not, uh, whether you should decide to step out or not, or then in that case I think keeping your child's future into paramount importance, I think you should definitely decide seriously, because it's about the upbringing of your child, it's about your child's life, it's about you know saving a life. And do let me know what is your thought in the comment section. I would be eager to read from you. And thank you for watching. Thank you for cooperating and supporting all this while. And if you like my content, do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. God bless you.